Welcome back to my channel. We start by preheating the oven to 180 degrees Celsius. Then you know that it's going to be good what we are making. We are making Malva pudding, which is one of my favorite desserts to have. Whenever I would go out to a restaurant, my husband would say, "What would you like for dessert?" And I would just tell him I wanted Malva pudding. He's like, "Really? Can't you find something else?" But I really enjoy it. I like it. It's just so beautiful. It is so moist. It is so soft. It's like the English sticky toffee pudding. So this is the South African version of it. I think because it's very similar to the sticky pudding from England. So please try it and let me know you serve it with custard or ice cream, but I always have it with custard because I enjoy it. It is so easy to make, so quick. You just mix your ingredients. It doesn't take a lot of time. It's just the baking that takes time, and you eat it warm, so you can eat it as soon as it comes out of the oven. So you bake it for 30 minutes and then you just put a skewer and check and see how long it needs to cook. So I made the batter first, and then I made the sauce while the pudding was busy baking. Some baking soda, not baking powder. I just mixed the baking soda with the milk and then poured it in. It was an experience, and please try it. It's one of those that are so simple to make. You don't even need a mixer. You can just use a whisk to do it and get all your ingredients together, combined, and then bake it. I was just swirling it because of the baking soda at the bottom of the plate. I wanted to make sure that it goes inside the batter. There's our vinegar. It really makes a huge difference when you put the vinegar. It makes it so light and fluffy. And there's our apricot jam. And we just mix everything together. And you keep checking and scraping the bottom to make sure that everything was moved. This beater that was on the mixer has its own spatula on one side and the beater on one side, but I still wanted to make sure that everything was combined and nothing was sticking to the bottom. Look at that color. And you can also double this recipe. You can triple it. It depends on how many people that you have in your house or you're having over. So you can even just do this once, and it's quite a lot. Now we just put some butter into our baking dish. You need quite a lot of butter because it's very sticky. The Malva pudding is quite sticky, so the butter will just help it to be able to lift out of the baking dish once it's baked. You really need a generous amount of butter. So you can use margarine or unsalted butter. Look at that. The color is so beautiful. I always wondered what made it turn brown like that, because there's no cinnamon or any brown spice in it, but I don't know, maybe it's the baking soda and the vinegar. I am not sure. I'm gonna go do some research about it. Now we just put it in the oven. Look at that. Yes, look at that. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. Now we're making the sauce. We just need brown sugar, some salt, some cream, and lastly, we need some butter. So you don't need to melt the butter because it's gonna cook, but this butter was frozen. Because when I get specials of butter, I always buy a lot and put them in the freezer because I know I use it quite a lot. So that's why it melted. And you just whisk this. Keep stirring because you do not want the sugar to burn at the bottom. And just bring it to a boil. Don't get tired because it boils also quickly. It seems like a long time, but it's actually not. It's all worth it in the end. Look at that. I had to quickly switch it off because it was about to spill over. And then just reduce the heat and then simmer it for 2 more minutes on low heat. I love making my own desserts at home because I can control the amount of sugar that goes in. It doesn't have to be overly sweet, and you can have a giant slice and just enjoy it. But most times with the restaurants, you end up just having like a tiny slice because it's just too sweet. Now that's done. Let's take a look at this. You just use a cake tester or a knife to check and see if it is ready. If it comes out clean, then you know that it's ready and then you can take it out. Now we just poke it with a knife so that our sauce can go right in because it's supposed to be sticky and moist and just beautiful. There's our warm sauce, but because this was just out of the oven, it starts bubbling. But it's gonna soak right in, and you save it with your ice cream or your custard, which is my favorite, the custard. So I just bought some ultra milk custard. I didn't feel like making my own custard today, but yeah, enjoy it. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share the video. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much. Bye.